Blessings. I welcome you this morning, Monday. And as we start, I'm going to put on my do not disturb here. Hopefully that will work. And let's start by if you are here to tell me what the weather is like, because spring is definitely here in Wisconsin. And I'm so excited because it just came in perfect timing for the retreat. We're going to be having our women's retreat this week, and I'm so excited about that because it's like spring opened up for us this last week or two, and all the birds have been coming to the garden, and the flowers are starting to really bloom, and everything is just starting to really activate. And I'm so excited about that. So if you join me, I would love to hear what the weather is like for you. I'm going to turn that off. And while I was getting ready for the retreat, I mean, I do this for months. I get ready and I feel downloads about the retreats, and I connect with Mother Gaia and my team of light, and feel in what is coming for these retreats. Well, while I was doing that for this retreat, several months ago, I was feeling in, and what was coming was instead of doing a crystal grid, because I love doing grid work for these retreats, because we not only do intentions for ourselves, but then when we do intentions for the collective. And what was coming in is, no, we're not doing crystal grid work this time. We're going to do seed grids. I said, seed grids. Okay, wonderful. Because seed grids were, I had been feeling, I had worked with seed grids with my mother. Well, then over the last week or something or so, I had seen Diana Cooper, who I love. Diana Cooper. I don't know if you're familiar with her, but Diana Cooper works with, she does a lot of work with the Ascension team, and she does, she makes cards, uh, oracle cards. She writes books. She does her own Ascension events and stuff. So she's very well versed. Well, Diana Cooper and Tim Wild decided to do um, their own grids and connect with this last week. And I put in to my women's group. I have a small women's group, and I showed them how, because she showed this in on YouTube, how they were doing this. And it was so cool because they were doing that. And when I was watching, I was like, I was telling my team, I was like, in my head, I was saying this, I was like, oh, I wish I was there. And it was funny because right away I got all this feedback. And they were like, Christina, it's okay that you're not there, because we're doing all this other work. That is what I was, and that was one of the things I was told to share with you today. There's so many times that, first of all, we're all being downloaded and doing very similar things at once. And that's, first of all, extremely exciting. Second of all, even when we're not doing the same, we're not right there in the mix. And there's times when we would like to be right there doing it with someone else, and for some reason we're not aligned, or we can't do it, we're across the world. That doesn't mean that we're not taking an active role. that we're not part of the collective. Because when I said that to myself, do you know how many um, downloads I got at once? I probably had 5 different um, people talk to me at once. It was like my spirit guides and my angels all started talking to me, chitter chattering at once, saying, it's okay. We're still doing work and it's still massive work, even though we're not right there with them. Because at the time when I was watching Tim Wilde and Diana Cooper doing those, I was like, oh, I wish I was there. They're doing something really cool. And they were like, it's okay. Because even though we're not in that space, we're still all part of that one. We're still in the collective and we're still doing massive work. So sometimes it's important to be on the other side of the world doing work there too, or doing work in our own backyard or in our own space. So what one of the major things they said is to not discredit what we do. That was an extremely huge download that we're all so important in this. Um, Another one was the seed grid. It was so cool because we were all being guided in different ways to do it. So it's so cool that we are showing different aspects of that perspective. Another thing they were showing me is that um, we're all, because we're all just peeling back those layers of the onion, we're all seeing beautiful aspects of this perspective in different um, light. And that's so beautiful in and of itself. And so then when we can give ourselves and give each other love for being in whatever layer of that onion we are in, and saying, okay, I get it. You're at the skin. You're just peeling back your skin. You got a little dirt there, and that's your skin. That's okay. I get it. That's where your perspective is. You're at the skin level. Then we're not only giving that person that love and grace, but then we're also learning more ourself for seeing that skin level again. When we can give people love for being in the middle, it's the same thing. Every single level is so profound, and we can learn not only by being in that level, but by giving others love and grace for being in that level. So there's so much to give in those different perspectives. And it's so easy to drop out of those perspectives and drop into it and get that dirt and feel it. And sometimes that's part of it too, to drop in and get that dirt on us and feel that gook and feel that on us and then go through it, because sometimes we need to remember how it feels like, so then we can learn and grow through that process as well, because that's all part of the perspective and the healing and the growing. And when we can give ourselves that grace through it, that's beautiful. One of the things that I was giving myself is a lot of healing, nurturing, so I could hold that space for others for the retreat for this next couple of weeks. When we don't have our whole pillar up, when we don't have our whole space filled, our our whole s- you know, our bottom half filled and we don't feel solid and secure, it's really difficult to see those different perspectives or to hold space for others. And so um, I was being really guided to take some time off and to give myself that extra time to detox, to give myself some extra water, to go outside and spend time with the garden, to pond with my family, to do some extra housework, do all those extra things, and nourish my own cup so I had some extra to give back. But I send you so many blessings, and I look forward to doing card reading on Wednesday so we can do some more give back before I leave for the retreat on Thursday. And then I'll go back to my normal schedule when I get back. So many blessings to everyone, and I talk to you soon.